I finished another romance book last night, and to be completely honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with this one, and I kind of just want to talk about it because it is a really popular book that a lot of people have read, or at least this author is someone that a lot of people really enjoy. And this was my first book from them, so I need you to tell me if this is just something that she does in all of her books. Anyway, let me just show you what book I finished. I just finished reading All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. Now, before I get into my thoughts, I'll let you know the synopsis. So we follow this young woman named Aurora. In the beginning of the book, we learn that she has just been through a divorce, and so she's traveling to this town of Pagosa to reconnect with herself, rebuild her life, and find herself again, I guess. So she's in this state of unsteadiness, unsureness, and like wanting to rediscover who she is as a person. She gets there already planned out to rent this studio apartment in this person's garage, and when she gets there, she realizes that there's been a little bit of a mix-up. I won't go too much into it, but that's basically where the story starts. Now, I will let you know that not only is this a self-discovery kind of story, this is also a very slow burn romance. Now, I want to start off with the things that I thought I would enjoy with this book and the things that I did actually enjoy. So this author, Mariana Zapata, has been on my radar for a while now. Especially her book From Look Off With Love. I know a lot of people talk about that one, but I looked through I follow people that that read a lot of her books, and they review all of her books. This one in particular piqued my interest because the vibes of this book just felt like something that I would really enjoy. It's about this girl. She's rediscovering herself. She is going through a little bit of grief, so that's kind of a key word for me. I like books about grief, that discusses grief at least. People also said that this book has a lot of hiking in it, and a little bit of camping, and just like being out in nature and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool, that sounds like more of what I enjoy, instead of From Look Off With Love, because that one is about ice skating, and I don't know anything about ice skating. So I thought this was the perfect place to start for this author. The other thing that people were saying about this was that the romance was really slow burn, and it is this like grumpy sunshine kind of romance. So those words, those key words and those sentences tick all the boxes for me. So naturally, I overhyped this book in my head, and I feel like that's where I went wrong. So the things that I did enjoy, I really enjoyed the atmosphere and the setting of this book. This book is set in a town called Pagosa. I think it's in Colorado. The only thing I know about Colorado is that there's a lot of hiking spots. It's very mountainy, it's very bushy and woodsy and like foresty. People go camping a lot, so that I really enjoyed. She does go on a lot of hikes in this book, which I do enjoy that part. And just the whole vibe of the town and how everyone interacts with each other within the town, I really like, because it does have that like small town feel to it, which I really enjoyed. The other thing that I really liked about this book is a lot of the characters, actually. I love the male lead hero character, Tobias Rhodes. He is a really good male love interest in my opinion. I really do see why people really love him. I really like him as well. He is just very passionate and quiet, but gentle, and just like really observant of people, which and caring of people as well, which I really like. I also really like a lot of the other side characters that our main character interacts with as well. I thought that they were all really well fleshed out, which leads me to the things that I didn't enjoy. The main thing that I didn't enjoy in this book is the writing style. Now, this is a 500-page book and it's a slow burn, and I was prepared for that, right? I was like, okay, so it's gonna be a really slow burn. That's fine, but I think what brought this down a notch for me is not that the romance was too slow. It's because I don't think the romance was too slow. This is what I don't understand. The writing style was so strange to me. It's almost like everything was overwritten, and there was no purpose for everything to be overwritten. I understand that like authors have different writing styles, and some people describe scenery in depth and some people don't. I get that, but this isn't a matter of like the author writing a description in depth. This is more that I felt like a lot of, because we're in the main character's head for all of this book, we see her thoughts, and her thoughts run in circles all the time. Everything is repeated at least 3 times. And I just felt like it was unnecessary. I feel really bad because I don't want to be too harsh about this, because I think what disappointed me so much about this book is that the idea of this story is really good. I really wanted to like it. I like all the characters, and I just feel like the writing style let me down, which is kind of a positive thing, because I think once she writes more and more books, I think she'll get better. It's not that her writing style was terrible, I just felt like it was very repetitive, and it was very repetitive in an unnecessary way. Sort of like it made me feel like she was overwriting so she could like bulk up the book a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, because I didn't like the writing style, it made me really not like the main character, which is kind of a shame because I have to spend like 500 pages in her head. But yeah, there were aspects of the main character that I did enjoy. I like that she's very determined as a character. She wants to start over. She wants to be able to do everything on her own. She's very resilient, and she's resilient in this way that is very positive, I guess. Like she tries really hard to see the best in people and in every situation, which I love that in characters. But I think the way her thoughts were written just kind of let me down, which sort of kind of trickles to the main character and her interaction with the love interest, because I didn't see the chemistry, which is a shame because I felt like this could have been a really good story. I think that's why I am really disappointed with this book. I think because I really thought I was gonna really like it, because I love the ideas and the like certain aspects of this book. I just wish it was written a little bit more concisely and slightly better, if I want to say that. This book does remind me of a book that I did read a couple of, like 2 years ago, I think. I don't know where the book is on my shelf. but the book is called The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. If you enjoy the like city girl in a small town kind of vibe, if you enjoy that, and if you enjoy that kind of grumpy sunshine sort of romance as well, definitely check out The Simple Wild, because it's a little bit better in my opinion. I feel really bad because I don't usually like making book reviews that aren't super positive, but I think I'm kind of in denial because I don't want to hate this book. I really do want to like it, so I just needed to sort of discuss it with someone. Yeah, that's all from me. Have a great day.